my name is Mike, and this is
Big Daddy Mac,
and we are the Mbweebee Brothers. And today we have a little more of a solemn video for you guys. We're going to be talking about two different people, Hotep Jesus and Austin Metcalf. I think his name is Jeff Metcalf. I'm not sure, but I'm going to be playing one video here in just a minute. It's about 3 minutes long. You need to hear what is being said, and then Mac and I are going to comment on the other side. See you on the other side.
We have to teach our children to keep their hands to themselves because potentially a black person might stab you. Don't you think that's a good lesson to teach your children?
It's a good lesson, Hotep, if you're trying to perpetuate the worst stereotypes that people out there say in terms of what to do when you're around certain demographics.
I'm pretty sure if we look at social media, that stereotype already exists. Elon pushes it every day. So let's not act like I'm making it up.
Well, no, you're not making it up. You're perpetuating it.
Yes, I am, because that's how we operate.
Well, who's the we?
Black people. We have a fuck around and find out policy. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Keep your hands to yourself because we might hurt you. That is evident, and we are not apologetic about that. That is a stereotype, and stereotypes, just like you wouldn't walk into a tiger cage and mess with a tiger because it'll bite your head off. You don't want to fuck with black people because we might fucking kill you. I'm not afraid of the stereotype. Whether you want to teach your kids the stereotype or not doesn't matter to me. But I would tell my children, white, black, Latino, Asian, don't put your hands on people unless it's in self-defense. That's where the conversation starts with me. Had Austin Metcalf had his father around, but his father was beating on his wife, unfortunately. Had his father been around, he could have taught him to keep his hands to himself. But obviously, he learned from his father not to keep his hands to himself. That's why I say we need to have that talk with our children. Again, you won't agree to that, and that's problematic.
I won't agree to that. It's always best to keep your hands to yourself to avoid conflict. We can all agree with that. If your point is to say it's always best to avoid conflict with us because we will fucking kill you if we don't like the way you touched us, congrats on setting relations back 100 years by confirming the worst stereotypes that anybody's ever had. And by the way, when Scott Adams said what he said, well, you don't think so, but and maybe if you want to talk about statistical overrepresentation when it comes to crime, it's that mentality that actually contributes to that statistical overrepresentation. And maybe you should be focusing on the right lessons for your community as opposed to the what you think is the right lessons for the white community.
I'm glad you brought that up. Because I have no interest in telling black people to turn into pussies. No, we are violent people. Humans are violent people. We've seen that all throughout history. If white people want to die because they're putting their hands on the people, you can teach your people to be peaceful. I'm not telling black people to be peaceful. I'm not telling black people to lay down and let people push them. We're not doing that. That's what you white people like to do. We're not doing that. So no, if you guys have a stereotype and it's a stereotype 13 and 50, it exists all throughout social media. Everybody's talking about it nowadays, especially now with this trial. I'm not here to fight that. You can think it's wrong. I believe it's right. I believe in defending myself and if it has to escalate, then it is what it is.
All right, Mac, now that we watched the video, what do you think about that, brother?
Ooh. Bro, he really got some problems. He really got problems because, like, you telling people to basically be afraid of black people because we might kill you or we gonna kill you. Like, that is dumb. That is the dumbest thing. And then for him to sit there and be like, I understand he say, well, I'm not teaching my kids to be pussies. Okay, that's fine. I wouldn't teach my kids to be like that. But at the end of the day, I'm going to teach my kid, if somebody put their hands on you, hit them back. Right. If somebody push you, you got two options. Push them back or you knock their ass out.
Agreed. You don't stab them in the heart. You don't murder them.
The stabbing shit, bro, like, having that knife, it would have been different if, like, you got multiple people. I'm talking like 3, 4, 5 people.
Oh, even if it was two. Even if it was two.
I'm not even gonna say two because I've seen some guys get jumped by 2 people and they hold their own.
Well, now I've seen that too. But with that being said, you still have more of a chance of self-defense with 2.
It's understandable.
You know, so I mean, I can see a self-defense. Look, I'm being jumped by two guys. These are two men. Men will hurt you. You know, I get that. But to sit there and to say that we need to look at all black people and be afraid.
That's dumb.
I mean, really? Is that where we're going now? Is that the
dumb.
direction we're heading in?
That's the dumbest thing that you can actually say. You're actually creating a bigger problem than what's already given.
I mean, you know, honestly, I think he's doing more against. You know, what he said was more divisive, and it couldn't have been uglier. I just couldn't. I can't think of anything. I can't even think of words to try to put that man's that he believes that crap.
And the fact that this is supposed to be my people because I'm black too, like that's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. I don't want to walk around and everybody fear me because of my skin color. Like I don't want that. Cause I can fuck around and just be minding my own business. Let's say, for example, I go to the store. I'm in the store. I'm getting what I need or getting what I want, and somebody. We got a group of people standing over there and they see me and they automatically get scared just because I'm black and I walked up in here. Like, oh, I'm just gonna give him my respect. Like, no, hell no.
Or I'm just gonna stay away from him because he's black. I'm not gonna see what kind of man this is, or you know, here's the other thing. You know, I see a black man on the side of the road that needs help. Ah, fuck it, I'm done. No, why?
That's dumb.
Because I'm afraid that if I do something wrong, he may shoot me.
That's dumb.
You know, no, but this is what that guy's.
Yeah, it's exactly what he's saying, and it's dumb.
I can't even help my neighbor who may be black because I'm afraid that he's a tiger. You don't go into a cage with a tiger. All right, fuck it. You're on your own, then, brother. I mean, you're on your own.
Everybody knows not to go in the cage with a tiger because everybody knows what a tiger is capable.
But he's claiming all black people are tigers now.
Completely false. Completely false. Yeah, all black people are not tigers.
Pussycats, I would say.
All black people are not pussycats. You got some. Don't get me wrong. You got some.
I know of one. I know of one.
Yeah, he outside somewhere. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
With that being said, we're going to keep it sober. No, it's ugly. What he said was ugly. It was just straight up ugly. I mean, I can't even think of, as a veteran, as a Christian man, as a man that was raised white, as a human being. I cannot think of a word to describe how ugly that was. I cannot think of an adjective.
That was
adjectives are, by the way, they're descriptive words.
You know what? That was more of, man. You talking about what? What show is this?
Huh?
What show is this?
Mike and Mac show.
No. Straight.
Wee show.
Wee.
Right, I got you.
We do what?
Educate the community.
Real talk.
Real talk. Yeah.
Real facts.
Yeah.
Uncensored. No lubricated.
Ooh.
Ew. Don't do that.
Okay, I won't do that.
But what he said was like the equivalence of a fat bitch. Big at the top, skinny at the bottom.
Just like you like them.
That is the ugliest thing to see. It is females built like that, and I promise you.
I don't know how that. I'm trying to figure out the equation on that one.
Shit.
How that equates to what we're talking about, but you know,
the ones that's built like a linebacker.
Well, you know, I've seen them. Yeah. You know, it's just the fact that we've got, you know, the rest of society, all of society, the Hindus, the Indians, the whites, the Chinese, no matter, we all have to walk on eggshells because a black man may kill us. That's what he's basically saying.
That shit right there. That shit right there. That shit will put us all the way back. If there was any type of friendship or anything building between the black and white race, or anything that was going in the right direction for the black and whites to come together, shit right there. You turned
it right around.
Just
shattered that shit. Sunk it. It's going down to the bottom. You know, and it's sad what's going on. You know,
that shit was Ocean Gate.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Ocean Gate?
Yeah, I never seen it.
Ocean Gate.
I never seen Ocean Gate.
The submersible.
Oh yeah. The guy that went down to the bottom. Yeah.
That's what that shit is. That's what happened in that situation.
Yeah. No, there's no coming back from it.
Exactly.
There's no coming back. It's done. You're right.
Like, I can't. That's the best way.
But you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Now the next one, I know it's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a long video, but you need to see this. because Austin Metcalf's dad made a video. And we're going to talk about that in the next one. So I'm going to clip that one in here, and then we're going to come on the other side. So we'll see you on the other side of that one.
Drew Anthony, Kayla, you're cowards. You wouldn't even show up for your son's sentencing or victim statement impact. You abandoned your kid. You left him there. I guess he's no more use to you because you can't get any more GoFundMe money or Go Send Go money. You are grifters. You should be ashamed of yourself. You raised that child. And I swear to God, CPS should come check on those other 3 that you still have. You never once admitted or took accountability. You tried to play victim. The real victim is the one who died, not the one who shoved a knife in his chest. I come to pray with you and show the world we can close the gap of this unbelievable racial divide. And what'd you do? You widen the gap even further. You hire a convicted, baby-shaking felon who's only in it for the money, who gives you bad advice, kicks me out of a press conference. Oh, funny, I was somewhere I wasn't supposed to be, but I left when asked. I didn't stab anyone. And then you proceeded to gaslight me with your convicted felon, quote, advocate, minister? Minister of what? Minister irrelevant? Minister of bullshit? How about minister fuck you? Y'all think I'm a saint? I'm no saint. I'm as human as you. I have emotions. Just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean I don't sin, because I don't walk on water and I don't turn into wine. And anybody else can, step up. Don't become kicking rocks in my backyard. Look in your own. The display of adults on the internet. If your children saw how you acted, would you be proud? Or is that what you teach them? Do you teach them that racism is okay? Do you teach them? Do you program your kids to hate, to kill? From day one, I said this was never about race. Please don't make it about race and don't politicize it. And what did you do? You chose both. The race card, black fatigue, it's real. I'm sorry. You have embarrassed your own culture and race. Don't get me wrong, we got white people that embarrass the shit out of me too. But you guys, you got a patent on that shit. And the only people that's going to change it are you. Don't blame the white person because we can't change it. But you're going to blame the white person for every fucking thing else. I'm going to tell you right now. Charleston White, you think you're funny? We'll see who's laughing. Drew Anthony, you're a pussy and a coward, and you raised one. Kayla, you drunk bitch. What'd you do to that boy to make him stab somebody? My God, what kind of mother are you? Hey, Kevin Hayes, you fucking liar. Day after it happened. How many lies did you sit and type up on your keyboard, you big keyboard warrior? You a big tough man. You still live in Baton Rouge? Remember you said you'd come to Frisco, buddy? You're supposed to find me. I told you we could sit down and talk. That's all you do. Talk, Mr. Squeaky Clean. You're the only one in your family without a damn record. I guess that's something to brag about in your culture. You people hang your hat on the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Let me make one up. Y'all can let me make something racist up so y'all can go viral. I got a new name for Mello, okay? Because he was such this little boy y'all were trying to portray. How about Watermelon Felon? How's that one strike you? I hope he enjoyed his first night in that cell last night. Because he's going to have many nights to think about what the fuck he did. I forgave him, so I don't carry the hate and the anger. How poetic justice is served. You just do a big softball and knock it out of the park. Thank you for making it so easy for me. So you can live with your lie if you want to, but my truth is forever. Just like the fact your son is a convict and a killer. Forever. Forever is a long time. What's your master plan, Mr. Anthony? To use your son as income and soak up as much money playing victim to line your pockets and then abandon him when he's at sentencing or victim impact? You just left him up there by himself? Amazing. Amazing. What about you, Drew? What kind of father are you? You want to talk about what kind of father? All right, let's talk about what kind of father you are. Let's talk about your arrest. Let's talk about your warrants. Oh, was it drugs? Coke? You did? Tell me some other shit. Let's pull it up. Because I'm welcome every one of you to pull up my criminal history. Someone who tried to make up some bullshit saying I'm a sexual assault person. Guess what? If you're convicted of sexual assault in Texas, you have to register. Please check the registry. Please check my background in criminal history. It's not there.
All right, Max, so what do you think about what the dad said?
He had a point.
You know, you're going to be hated for this.
I know.
You're going to be hated for this.
I know.
I'm just telling you, you're going to be hated for this.
I came into this world with no friends. I will leave this bitch with no friends. Do you think I care about being hated?
You'll have one. You'll have one, brother.
His name is Jesus Christ. And
well, that's your savior. But you'll have one. You'll have one friend. I guarantee you that. You'll have one. But
enough with that sentimental shit.
Well, I'm not looking to swap spit in the shower unless you're. Well, I gotta get you one more beer before we do that.
No, no, the fuck you don't.
Okay.
If that's the case, I don't even want this one.
Anyways, would that be? And can you be mad at the man?
No, I can't. I really can't because like, if everybody was to sit here and think about it, if this was your child that was put in that situation, who got a knife put through their chest over some bull. Pushing, whatever, over some bull. Right. And he lost his life, you would be mad too. If the shoe was on the other foot, if it was Austin Metcalf that did the shit to Karmelo, I promise you, it'll be a whole different story.
Dude, there would be riots in the streets. White man,
a whole different story. They would be
they would be in the news.
Of it would be more so they trying to get rid of us. Right. It's already just like that because we're put Karmelo like behind bars or whatever, but like they would be like, oh, Karmelo have him on the shirt, R.I.P. Karmelo.
Dude, they're doing it now. They got the parents.
I can believe that they got him on the shirt.
Yeah, you know what the shirt say? You know what they say? Believe Karmelo.
Come on now.
No, I'm not lying. They're trying to sell the shirts.
Come on now. I ain't buying it. I'm not buying that shit.
I tell you what.
Everybody else can go buy that shit, but not me.
Honestly, the things that his dad said, I cannot be mad at. I'm just looking at going, you know what? I can't be pissed. Right. I can't be mad. His kids did, huh?
Get into it.
So his kid's dead, man. So, and his kid was killed. And, here's the part that kills me. His dad, I don't know how soon after, but it was within 30 days, went to one of their press briefings, tried to go there and promote healing. Wanted to hug the mom, wanted to hug the dad, wanted to promote forgiveness and healing, and they kicked him out. And they said, you're not welcome here. And you know what he did? He left without stabbing anybody. He left without stabbing anybody. That can't be said for the same. Can't be said. The same can't be said for the.
I just got one question about
Go ahead.
that. I just got one question about that. Why the fuck would y'all kick that nigga out? Now, I'm not gonna say I fully believe that, you know, that's actually what happened, but
well, that's what happened.
In a sense, in a way, I feel like some of the video that he made, I feel like some of it he should have made like then, or he should have said something about it then.
Then being
when it happened. When it happened.
Well, you know what? When it happened, he was trying to. You know, the reason he kept low is he was trying to de-escalate the situation. He didn't want to get into a race war.
Who?
Just like he said it in his video. I didn't want this to be a race war or a political war. You guys did, not you, but you know the Anthony family.
Okay,
you guys did.
Okay, but I would say a way to kind of help, or at least try to de-escalate that, to keep it from where it is today. He probably should have said something then.
But you know what? Look who's been in the news media the entire time. It hasn't been them. It's been the Anthony family. They haven't been in the news media. You haven't seen them trying to.
That's lately.
Well, now they're in the news media, but this whole time, the whole year that this has been going on, they've been quiet while the Anthony family's been having race baiting meetings and news conferences this whole entire time. They raised $600,000, over $500,000. They ain't got shit left. Where's that money?
Now, before I get into that.
Go ahead.
Before I get into that. This whole year, they was doing the race baiting shit, right?
Yes, that's what I'm calling it.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Austin Metcalf's father,
right,
should have tried to at least put the fire out as it was building up.
He did. He went and reached out to him. They kicked him out.
Yeah, but they stayed in the media, kept pushing the narrative of
so you're saying he should have done more?
Yes.
Dude, how much more? Okay, let me ask you this. How much more can a man do than reach out and say, you killed my son, I forgive you? How much more do you want that man to bleed?
I mean.
Seriously, would you have done that?
But listen.
Dude, you ever put a cap in somebody's ass?
If somebody killed my son?
Yeah.
It depends on who it is.
Well, okay. Some guys,
if it was my
some
son,
kid at school.
If
some white kid at school.
Like this, I'm not finna go shoot nobody over no.
But you would have been, you wouldn't have been.
I'd be mad as hell.
But you wouldn't be reaching out the right hand of forgiveness.
I probably would.
You think you would reach out and try to forgive him? A white family?
Yes.
Well, you're a good man. That's why you're on this show. Because if you weren't that way, your ass would be out the door.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck you and the door.
He's so violent. See what I'm saying?
Shit.
He says that stuff. Look how violent he is.
But my whole thing is like,
that's why you see things differently though. That's why and I knew this. You would be hated because you see things differently than these race baiters out there.
Because I don't give a fuck about no race. That's one thing I don't care about. Me personally, I do not care about black people, white people. I don't care about any of that. Like, we all the same. We all bleed the same. We all go through. I'm not gonna say we all go through the same shit, but we all go through some things and a lot of things in our lives. But we are all people.
Let's put it this way:
we
all shit the same way. We're all gonna die the same way,
and we all worship. Well,
we're gonna.
Most of us worship the same God, so
we should.
I'm really not even fucked up about it. Like the whole. Oh, well, you need to stick with your race. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck about that. What's right? What's the facts?
Yeah, if he's a good man, who cares what his race is? If he's a good person, who cares? It's this way. But, when I look at his video at the end, I can't be mad at the man. I can't find anger in his heart. I mean, I can find anger in his heart, but I can't find myself being angry at him for being angry. I just can't. I can understand why he's pissed because he still sees them grifting. He still sees them trying to push this narrative that doesn't exist. Like they try to push some criminal record on him. He doesn't have a criminal record. He has no criminal record whatsoever. I researched it. I looked for it. I asked for it. I said, look, let me look up his name. You can do criminal search records. You can pay for it. And I did one. Didn't find a thing.
I've actually done a few.
So I looked up his name, paid for the thing, came up squeaky clean. Put his, gave him the basic idea of where he's at, Frisco, Texas. Didn't come up with a goddamn thing on this man.
But, you made me forget what I was gonna say.
It's not hard to do.
You talk too much.
It's not hard to do.
Talk too fucking
Well, your
much.
brain's only that big.
It's bigger than yours.
Okay, what's your point? It's still that big.
It's bigger than yours.
But it's still that big. But anyway.
I soak in a lot of knowledge.
I have growth in other areas, so.
Disgusting. You're fucking gross.
Oh, God. You weren't complaining. Never mind. Come on, man. Hold up, brother.
Cause stop fucking playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me.
Then don't give me hanging curveballs. Cause I will bat those shit out of the park. Don't give me hanging curveballs, brother. I see that shit coming and I'm swinging.
Just shut your mouth.
All right, go ahead. What were you saying?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Well, I said I can't be mad at that man for being angry. That was my last point. I just can't.
You said something before that, but it don't matter.
Well, you know.
That's what I was gonna say. So Austin Metcalf's father, you know, he said something about it was somebody in the family that didn't have a criminal record.
Oh, it's one of the Karmelo family's brothers. One of somebody in the Karmelo family.
Yeah. And in a way, it kind of seemed like he was trying to talk about it, but
he was putting him down.
For me, I'm gonna actually say it. Like, that's something that I can literally brag about.
He reflects on it.
Because of the simple fact, I'm black. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what I said before. I'm black. I don't care. Now,
you guys need a color comparison.
I'm black, and because I'm black, the stereotype given of black people are they're criminals, they're bad people.
They have a criminal record.
Yes, I don't have that. I don't have a criminal record. I don't have nothing on me. Like for me, it's good because I can go and do whatever I want, whenever I want, and I'm not held back by any means.
I do know you have an overdue. I do know that you have an overdue library book.
Boy, who cares about an overdue library book?
See, there we go. Society. You know how many people are going to probably suffer because of that?
A fucking kid's library book? Are you serious?
Well, okay.
ABC Mouse
okay.
now.
So, anyways, don't let him lie. This guy, this is the type of guy this guy is. He calls Chuck E. Cheese. He calls Chuck E. Cheese and he says, I have a party of 5. And they say, sir, what's your name? And he says, R. Kelly. Okay, come. Oh, really? Really? This guy?
That dude hung up in my face so fast. I was like, oh, dang. Okay.
Anyways, so again, we're not being somber, but with that being said, put your comments in there. Let us know what you think. But that's how we feel about this. Yes, it's a long video. You need to hear this. You have to see both sides. I think one side is disgusting. I think Jeff Metcalf, Austin Metcalf's dad, has a right to be pissed. You let me know what you think. Mac, what do you want to say?
I really think that we need to find a way to put all of this shit behind us. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of hearing the race shit. Like, last thought, and I was thinking this yesterday. If we want to make a fucking change, we need to raise our kids better and put them in fucking school. Let them get a better education. Let them be something that, that's helpful. A politician, maybe. I wouldn't say like let them or make them be a politician, but that's
give them an education. What you're saying? Make sure they have an education.
Yeah, but the reason why I say a politician,
I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something further. Let me tell you. Go ahead.
The reason I say a politician was because they could be in a position to make programs to help out the community.
You know what? How many? Look at the black politicians in there now. They're all with the Democratic Party. Very few of them are Republican trying to deal with this. And you got the black politicians. What's her name? Jasmine Crockett. The one over here, the black politician over here in South Dallas, she's over here gaslighting the whole thing. She's in on it. I'll show you a video of her. I'll show you the video on it. We'll do that next. Politicians who are gaslighting. My biggest point would be get your kids in the church. Get them in the church. Get the family in church. Stay together. Pray together. Get your ass in church. Remember who your creator is. Remember what this country's about. And read your Bible. Look at the moralness. Love your enemies. Do good to them that curse you. If you follow the golden rules, there won't be kids getting stabbed in the heart. Am I wrong or right? That's me.
You right, but
that's me. I'm right, but what? I'm right, but that means everything before that was bullshit. So I'm right, but
the having them in church part, that's understandable.
Raise your kids with good morals.
But the reason why I shook my head on that was because I grew up in church.
Yeah, look at the mess you are. What is that library book at? And then you're calling Chuck E. Cheese about R. Kelly crap?
I don't give a fuck.
I
grew up in church.
How many people call Chuck E. Cheese and say, my name's R. Kelly, I want to go come in with kids?
I don't give a fuck.
Like, anyway.
But like I said, I grew up in church,
Yeah.
and
you got no, and you have no criminal record, and you have no criminal record. My.
All right, so I'm trying to go ahead and
Okay, so you all right? You go to church. You turned out well. Now what?
Shit, I met your ugly ass. It's facts, brother.
What does that got to do with going to church?
Facts, baby.
PHX, baby! West Virginia! Facts! Facts! Facts!
Why are you loud?
Because I'm ex-military.
You do not have to be so fucking loud inside.
You have to sound off like you have a pair.
Oh, my bad.
Right. You're bad.
My bad, y'all.
No. But we're not going to. But anyways.
Yeah, we're not getting into all of that.
So you went to church. You turned out right. You did good. So church is a good place for people to be. You were talking about morals and teaching them right and wrong. You were saying that as closing?
That's what I was saying. So I was saying, teach your kid. No, let me stop.
There you go. Thank you.
So teach your kids right from wrong, consequences, and discipline your kids.
Well,
I was taught right from wrong. I was taught discipline, and I was taught consequences. The main thing that I'm starting to see it. Nobody's teaching their kids that there's a consequence to every action. Nobody's teaching their kids that. My father taught me that well before he passed.
I always thought grandmas taught that.
My father taught me that.
Okay, well that's good. And that's the other part of the black family that's missing is fathers. We need good, strong, moral fathers in families, in all families, not just black, all of them.
That's missing in there too. But these men has to know right from wrong in order to teach their kids.
And there can't be no Hotep Jesus saying, "Oh, I think it's right for us to, if you ought to fear us."
No,
dude, that's just horse crap. But anyways, that's our show. You let us know what you think. Sorry for making it long, but we thought you needed to hear this stuff. Yeah, facts, baby. West Virginia facts. My name is Mike. We are the Mbwee Brothers. We'll see you guys on the other side.
baby.
Facts.